What we're going to be doing today would be on a Volvo, working the bunk heater and show you how to work the bunk heater. Very easy to do. What you'll be doing with the menu button is you'll be pressing it in. You do that a few times until you see heat pop in up here. And then you press on, set, and you can turn the heat all the way up. These are your fan speeds here, and the fan speeds here are just to push air around the cabin in here. And if you look over here, you'll see if I press upper button, you'll see 1, 2, 3, and it goes all the way up to 4. So we'll go back down to 1. And the heat is it's an S-bar heater, and it does take a little bit of time to start working. Okay. If you're going to have a lot of electronics in the vehicle, you can press this button here, hold it, and it'll tell you what your voltage is for your batteries. The best thing to do is if your tractor is just equipped with this unit and you do not have a TriPac to charge your batteries, then you should be watching your voltage here. And if your voltage drops to 12.2, you may want to start the truck up and charge up the batteries. It really depends on the temperature outside and how much. You should be able to, as long as your batteries are good and charged up and don't have a lot of electronics going in here, you should be able to run the heater all night without any issue. Okay, this tractor is equipped with a Thermo King unit, which is a TriPac, so it will charge batteries. It does AC, so you don't have to run the engine for AC or heat. And right now the heat is on, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to start up the TriPac to start charging the batteries. And how you do is you press this button in, it'll go to standby. Then you can just hit any one of these buttons and the TriPac will start up. Right now it's in AC, the air conditioning mode. You have a fan mode and you have a heat mode. So if you're running your heater along with this, you should have it in heat mode. Okay. Now when your batteries drop down to 12.2, the TriPac will start up and start charging up the batteries and bring it all the way up to about 13.8. And then the TriPac will shut back down again. So if you're in the summertime, we're going to turn the heater off now. You just don't hit the off button and expect it to shut off. The heater will not shut off. What you need to do is you need to do just how we started the unit. Take the menu button, press it, and you'll see heat pop in, and it'll say on. Okay, you're on. You press off, set, and off. Now your heater will shut off. Okay? So now we're going to go over to the air conditioning on the Thermo King. What's very easy to do, you can turn it right over to the snowflake over here. Turn it all the way up to whatever you're comfortable at. Turn your fans on. And now you'll hear the fans kick on and the Thermo King unit outside will start. And the Thermo King unit will start and it'll be running all the while the AC is on. It will not start and stop. There is an alarm that'll go off here in a few minutes. It'll warn everybody that the TriPac is going to start up. There, the unit just started up. I don't know if you can hear that at all or not, but the unit is now running, and you'll be able to see here in just a few seconds the voltage start to climb up. And it'll start charging batteries, plus you'll have AC coming out of their vents. And it does take some time. It does take a time for to start charging. There, it's starting to charge. The voltage is starting to go up. There it goes. Okay, then to shut down the TriPac, you can turn the key off, or turn the key on, excuse me, and you can just drive away. TriPac will shut down. Or you can press this button in, hold it, and the TriPac will shut down. As you can see, the voltage is going to start to drop a little bit. These trucks are also equipped with an inverter. And to run the inverter, you hit the select button over here, and it'll say battery current. Your inverter will throw power to 110 power to your outlets. There's an outlet up over here behind the driver's seat, and there's an outlet behind the passenger seat in the cabinet. And I think that's going to do it.